Ronald Owen Perelman, son of Ruth and Raymond G. Perelman, was born in Greensboro, North Carolina on January 1, 1943. His father, Raymond, managed the American Paper Production Corporation with other family members but later went on to buy the Belmont Iron Works for steel structural manufacturing. Ronald attended Cheltenham High School in Wyncote, Pennsylvania and graduated in 1962. From that early age, Ronald took fundamental business lessons from his father that by the time he was 11 years old, he was a regular member of his father's company's board meetings. He then attended the Villanova School of Business for a semester and then graduated from Wharton School of University of Pennsylvania, where he earned a degree in business and a master's degree in 1966. During his beginning years as a university freshman in 1961, Ronald and his father bought the Esslinger Brewery for $800,000 and sold it for $1 million 3 years later. This was Ronald's first major business deal. He also assisted his father on other deals at the Belmont Iron Works. But after 12 years of working with his father, at the time when he was vice president at Belmont Industry, Ronald tried to gain more power and influence in the company, but his father was in no rush to step down from being president of the company. So Ronald resigned and moved to New York. For the next 6 years, he and his father never spoke. In 1978, when Ronald was now a fully independent investor, he orchestrated the purchase of Cohen-Hatfield jewelries after taking a loan from his wife, Faith Goldens. He sold all the company's retail locations and turned the company to a lucrative wholesale jewelry division in just 1 year. This earned him $15 million. From then, he acquired McAndrews and Forbes, though he faced resistance from the investors and management who tried to prevent him from acquiring the company when they filed an unsuccessful lawsuit. Ronald began selling bonds in 1983 to enable him acquire the remaining 66% of McAndrews and Forbes Group Incorporate stakes. And through the company, he also acquired Technicolor Incorporate, Consolidated Seeger Holdings Limited, and Video Corporation of America, despite the bond debt. Ronald sold off all divisions of the Technicolor Incorporate in 1988 to Carlton Communications for 6.5 times the purchase price and used the proceeds under McAndrews and Forbes to purchase a 20% stake in Compact Video Incorporate. The next year, Ronald acquired New World Entertainment and made 4 Star Television a unit of Compact Video, which gave him 40% ownership of the company. In the late 1980s, Ronald was accused of greenmail, but he insisted that he had pure intentions to buy every corporation he bought into. Also, there was the case of Gillette in November 1986 when he was accused of greenmailing in his attempt to purchase the company. He later opened negotiations for a $4.12 billion bid. McAndrews and Forbes then became a holding company with diversified interest in public and private companies which were still fully owned by Ronald, who also served as the chairman and CEO of the company. McAndrews and Forbes has holdings in several companies including Deluxe, Seeger Technologies, Revlon, AM General, and Scientific Gains. In 1994, McAndrews and Forbes established the Revlon UCLA Women's Cancer Research Program for the causes and treatment of breast and ovarian cancer. It also established the Ronald Owen Perelman Department of Dermatology at New York University Medical Center and has provided support to organizations such as Memorial Hospital, the University of Pennsylvania, Carnegie Hall, and National Breast Cancer Coalition Fund. Ronald was listed as the 26th largest donor in the United States in 2008 by the Chronicle of Philanthropy. He made several donations, giving $10 million to New York University for the creation of a dermatology department, $63.5 million to several causes of various organizations. He also made a $50 million donation to the New York Presbyterian Hospital and Weill Cornell Medical Center for the creation of Heart Institute, among several other donations. Ronald signed a giving pledge in 2010, giving up to half of his assets for the benefit of charitable causes. He owns a 40-room Mediterranean-style villa on Georgica Pond in East Hampton, Long Island. Ronald has been married 5 times. First to Faith Golden in 1965, they had 4 children, 3 of whom were adopted, and they divorced in 1984 after she discovered he was having an affair with a florist. Though she made a spectacle of their divorce, she later settled for a sum of $8 million with Ronald. A year after his divorce, he married Claudia Cohen from 1985 to 1994, with whom he had a daughter. After she died in 2007, Ronald changed the name of Logan Hall at the University of Pennsylvania to Cohen Hall. In 1995, he married Patricia Duff, but they divorced a year later in 1996. And later, he got married to Ellen Barkin from 2000 to 2006. A few months later, after his divorce, Ronald began dating Dr. Anna Chapman, a psychiatrist at Harvard University. They got married in October 2010, and together they had 2 children. Ronald, who is an established businessman, investor, and American banker, has been listed as the 49th richest American, 152nd richest person in the world, with a net worth of $9.4 billion, though his overtime net worth is valued at $12.5 billion. He was named by Forbes magazine as one of the 100 greatest living business minds. Thank you very much for watching our videos. We'll appreciate it if you subscribe to our channel and share this video with your friends. We love you.